Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Today we're going to be making a dress I put a poll up on Instagram for. There was one very clear winner of which one I should do, and this is it. The fabric that we're going to be using today is dead stock fabric that I got off the internet. So it's fabric that is being completely discontinued and otherwise wouldn't be being used, so it's a great sustainable option. Yeah, let's get going. So I'm going to be using this mannequin today to take the measurements, mainly because we're the same size, so it's very helpful that I've got this mannequin. But you can just measure yourself or get the measurements for the person that you're making the dress for, and then just go like that. So I'm just going to start by taking the fabric that I'm going to use and then pin it onto the mannequin and then sort of drape it around just to make sure that I've got the right length. I'm not really going to be too fussy about measurements today, just because it's a very floaty material and actually it's going to be better to mould it onto the form to make sure that it's like the best fit for it. I'm just going to keep playing around with the fabric until I'm happy with where it's sitting before I start cutting or anything.
So from this point, I kind of forgot that there was a picture that we were going off because the fabric took a completely different form of its own, so we just went with it.
I'm going to have to sort of crawl around on the floor now, but I'm going to sort out the hemline. It's all very messy at the back still, so I have to figure that one out as well.
I'm using hair grips here to hold the hem in place. The fabric would have been punctured by tiny little holes otherwise.
So I've done all the pinning and now I need to do the really scary bit of cutting the fabric and hoping it's all right. Gonna mark down the back here now where the inner bit's gonna be sewn together. I'm just gonna mark it along. I'm gonna put it just in a pen just because you won't be able to see it because it's the inside part.
Now I'm just cutting along those lines that I just drew in and then up in a straight line to cut out the excess material.
Done. It's time to get the sewing machine and put it all in place. So the actual shape of the dress has come out pretty simple. This is it. So I'm just going to hem this bit all along the bottom. I'll probably cut off this bit here and then do like a double folded hem. Now I'm going to stitch along the back inside bit that I drew that line across to make the inner bottom part of the dress.
My cutting on the mannequin was pretty terrible, so I'm just going along here and tidying up that edge. The fabric itself doesn't actually seem to fray too much when it's left by itself, so I've left this one as a raw edge, but the ones that might potentially be seen on the outer bit, you'll see that I've French hemmed, seamed those so that it's enclosed and you can't see it at all.
Forgot to speak before, but I've just sewn up the layer that goes on top. So that folds over the back now like that, and then I just need to hem it, and then we're done there for the main part of the dress. Then it will just be attaching a neck piece.
Didn't actually film the last bit of putting the neck piece in, but literally all I did was put a tiny little cut in the top bit of the dress and then fed through some like strappy elastic, and that was it. Here is the final product. She's a lot shorter than I was expecting. There was a slight issue, but definitely a cute little summer after the beach, going for drinks sort of dress.